So I work my 12-hour shift tomorrow. I'm just preparing my food. Here I have turkey bacon egg sandwich, and then I'm heating up a patty so I could put in there as well. It's like a soy protein. And then this is gonna be my breakfast. I'm gonna scoop some yogurt, chobani, and apples. And then I think we have granola. I'll probably pack that for my breakfast as well. It is 5:40 a.m. and I'm getting ready for my 13-hour day shift. Here I'm brushing my teeth so I can have fresh breath. Yes, even while wearing face masks. Now, gotta put my hair up and wash my face. I like to put on eye makeup so I don't feel like I look like I completely just rolled out of bed. Now, time to go downstairs. I usually make myself a cup of coffee, especially on these cold mornings. I also bring a hydro flask of water to work with the intention to stay hydrated, but you know how that goes, especially when you're really busy. Here I am putting on my watch fob because we aren't allowed to wear watches on our wrists, and now my compression stockings. Now it's time to go to work. Let's go! So yeah, I started working as a nurse in 2017, first in a pediatric rehab in California. In 2019, I started working at a adult rehab. I was kind of still working at the pediatric rehab. Oh, and then last year, I stopped working for a year because obviously we moved to the UK. Obviously, because if you don't know me, you wouldn't have known. Anyway, I have notes on what I want to say on this little chit chat. Okay, so basically I wanted to go over different from the United States, from the UK, and you know, the stuff that I just realized is different. Basically I started working at a hospital here in the United Kingdom. I started on the 1st of March, so today is only the 15th, so I only had like really 3 days on the ward, is what they call it. Within those 3 days I got to experience what's the differences between the US and the UK. It is pretty prominent, I would say. I'm just gonna go over like a few. Okay, so it's kind of probably out of order, but whatever, just bear with me. So the uniforms, I don't know if you already have seen some uniforms here in the UK. In the States, obviously we wore scrubs. Here we wear dresses with like a waistband. I'll post a picture right here, hopefully. They wear a dress with a waistband, or they wear tunics with pants. Tunic is basically like a skirt, like a top, and then plain black shoes. So right now they're allowing me just to wear scrubs. That's why I was wearing a scrub top. Yeah, so you're not allowed to wear like watches. So we pin our watches to our tops. And because my watch is like touch screen and I'm like constantly like moving my arms around while I'm working, I'd be sending random text messages to people. So if I send you a random text, sorry. Oh, shift times. So here at this hospital, they do 12-hour shifts. So day shift, they do 7:15 to 8 7:15 a.m. to 8:15 p.m. and then night shift is 7:45 p.m. to 7:45 p.m. to 7:45 a.m. Oh my gosh. And then they also have early and late days. So early would be, I think it's 7:15 to like 3 or something like that, and then late is like 12 p.m. to like 8 p.m. So they're basically just 8-hour shifts. But with the way that I was recruited to work at this hospital, they actually have me full-time. Break times. Here, you have a designated 30-minute breakfast, or I haven't done a night shift yet. I'm doing my first night shift tomorrow, but you take a 30-minute first break because I've been doing day shifts, it would be my breakfast, and then you would do 45 minutes for your lunch. There is no clocking in and out system. What else can I go through? So they use Epic, electronic health record. They use Epic in the States and they use Epic here. Oh, what I found super cool was that they have this thing called a Rover, and it's basically an iPhone. It is an iPhone that is connected to a scanner. So instead of, because normally we take our cows, the computer on wheels, we take it to the patient's room after we get all our medications, we log into our Epic, we use our scanner that's on the cow, and then we scan the patient's armband and then the medication before administration, right? But they have this thing called the Rover where they would go to the patient and then they'll scan it. So they don't have to really bring a computer, they just have a handheld device. Maybe other hospitals in the United States or other places in the country or in the world do this, but not in the hospitals that I practice. So I thought it was super cool to have a handheld like device that you could just administer medication without having to haul like this huge computer, you know? Oh, okay. Here they don't have Omnicells. So basically their med room is like a decent sized room, and they have these cupboards, and there's like these pull-out drawers. They're plastic pull-out drawers, and they just have like their medication in there and like their medication boxes in the drawers. So it kind of reminds me of like this. It looks like this, where you have, you know, like your medication. Well, obviously they had it in boxes, so yeah, it kind of looks like this. Yeah, so it doesn't, you know, you don't type it into a computer and your medication pops out in a drawer. Each cupboard is labeled, whether it's like analgesia or antibiotic or IV, whatever. It's labeled so that you have an idea of where each medication is. I'm definitely gonna have to get used to that because it just takes time, you know? Like in the States, you just type what medications you need, and then after typing it all, then the drawers pop out. You just like see what drawer is in, and then you just take your med, pop the drawer back in, and then you have it. Over here, you kind of just have to put, you know, a little bit more TLC in there. And my phone died. That's just great. I knew that too. I knew that it was dying. Another thing about drugs is that normally in the United States, drugs like morphine, I think over here they call it Oromorph, it's not a controlled drug. So you find it in the same like cupboard and drawer as paracetamol. My phone not charging. Well, that's a bummer. I'm trying to remember what else was on the list. But yeah, that is all that I have to share right now. Obviously, it's only like my 3rd day on the ward. A couple more shifts coming up, and I'm sure I'll be learning more and more. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you found this entertaining, you want to know more, and you have specific questions, I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, you can go ahead and let me know. But in the meantime, bye! Thanks for watching.